So here's a question I've been asked a few times. Why did you choose the Hylio drone platform? It seems like DJI makes the best drone. And to give you a little context, I actually started flying DJI drones. I did mapping prior to getting into the spray drones. So my first drone was a Phantom 4 Pro. Then I went to the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise Thermal. Then I had a DJI Matrice 30. And then I had a DJI, my final DJI drone was the DJI, well, I won't say final. I'm not ruling them out in the future, but the last DJI drone I bought was a Mini 4 Pro. And I loved all four of those drones. They're great drones. I have nothing bad to say about DJI's drone platform. I think universally, if people know what they're talking about with drones, it's going to be hard to argue the fact that DJI has the strongest platform. But there's a lot deeper issues that we had to consider when we were building a business to spray acres. And number one was the geopolitical environment and whether or not DJI's drones would be banned in the United States. And, you know, do I think that's highly likely? Seems to be more and more possible. I do think the ones that are already here are going to be fine. But ultimately, even if DJI was here and was legal and wasn't going away, after we got to know the Hylio platform and more specifically the HYL 150 in the Aries line, I believe it's the strongest platform there is for spraying. And the reason why is they're the only platform that are able to fly in a swarm. So you can fly 3 Hylio HYL 150s or any Aries line in a 3 drone swarm with 1 remote pilot, where, you know, the HYL 150 is our platform of choice going into 2026, and we will be flying 3 drone swarms. The tank on that is 13 gallons. If you're doing 2-gallon work, we can realistically fly 100 to 150 acres per hour. And the way that we have it set up is we're running 2 trucks with 2 trailers and 2 drones on each trailer. So we will have a spare drone as well. Now, I understand money is a real consideration. But when we were starting the business, I think one of the main common themes that we noticed was people really started small, so they didn't have any risk. You know, maybe start with 1 drone, no trailers. And that's completely fine. But for us, we just knew that capacity and timing windows were so important when it comes to, especially like the fungicide window. We wanted to make sure that we could perform and spray a high amount of acres with less people. So yeah, I couldn't be more excited. We couldn't be more excited about Hylio and the updated Aries line. They've recently come out with the Photon, which is their mapping drone. They've got 2 others in the Aries line, the small version and the big version. And it's hard for people to understand it because a couple of years ago, there's a lot of fail videos on old Hylio drones. But there's been significant investment into infrastructure and technology with the Hylio platform. And I feel like going forward with today's environment, there's going to be a lot of investment and incentive for American-made drone tech. And we're already seeing it with a couple other platforms, and I'm rooting for all of them. So Guardian looks like they've got a great platform made in Brazil. It's going to be made in, I think, North Carolina soon, which is exciting. We just saw the Black Betty came out, Ceres couple weeks ago. That looks like a great drone. You know, Raptor Dynamics got some cool stuff going on. And the Chinese made drones are great. I mean, XAG, EA Vision, the J150 is a great drone. So regardless of whatever you decide to fly, I just wanted to give some insight and give a little bit more of a detailed explanation as to the fact that we considered every platform. You know, if we could fly T100s in a 3-drone swarm and they were made in the USA, now you got a conversation. But for now, we're very excited about our partnership with Hylio. We are actually a dealer partner for Hylio as well. So we're flying with Hylio, American made, all the way.